this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also fell in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams here desperately trying to avoid that 0-2 start. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
McCarthy going to put it up right away. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Broncos had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 15. They'll call a punt at 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Palmer going to go in motion left. McCarthy off the play fake. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle made down at the 33. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Spears with another carry. And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. It's some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Harvey now on first and 10. And this time they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. McCarthy operating from the gun to Jefferson on the slant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
To the air with McCarthy. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did. At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. Well, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bronco defense comes up big.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play,
Levi Onwuzurike. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
and I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Right back to Dobbins on first. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. To the right side, he's got Velo. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Zone read to give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Broncos in their hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Harvey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the Texans. And this is Kyle Williams. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these 2 teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 2. And the Broncos 1st down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
37-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Dobbins running out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back up.
Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6, another ball intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Denver getting set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be called. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the Vikings 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
That's good for the Broncos.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A 3-yard loss, fourth down now. They'll try it now with Harvey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. So here are the Vikings to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
And the Vikings
throwing is McCarthy. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Myers in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Returning it is Moore. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is third and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On play action, McCarthy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Tackle made at the
From the 21, here's a second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And, boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a third and 8. That is caught by Velo. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Audric Estime, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And you just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2 and try and make it appeal a little different.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Hand off to Spears. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Into space at the 45. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. To the right side, complete to Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Another run here with Downs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. We'll get that complete to Vele. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Back to throw. Setting up the screen for Harvey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Back to throw. We'll get that complete to Franklin. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
He's back to throw. That is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Completes this to Jefferson. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Denver, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.